Tari years old. Yes, I'm Tari. I'm Tari. You can't tell me nothing now. I'm 30. I'm a big woman out here. You get me? I'm a big woman out here now. I'm a big woman out here. I'm Tari. I'm a big woman now. I'm a big... I'm not gonna lie. I still feel like a 16-year-old. Okay. Yeah, are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. I'm speaking to you from the other side. By the other side, I mean I'm speaking to you as a 30-year-old woman. Oh, I'm laughing at myself. So guys, like a couple of days ago, I finally turned 30. Like 2 days ago. 2 days ago to be exact. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but I was supposed to film this to go up on my birthday. But my son has now caught the chicken pox, so I've been looking after him. So for my actual birthday, trust me guys, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything at all. I was just sitting at home, just, you know, just grateful that I saw 30 basically. So I thought I would do 30 things I've learned in my 30 years, I guess. I mean, well, we're on chapter 30 now. But anyway, the first thing, I had to write it down this time. Because last time, you know, you guys, I don't know if you guys remember when I tried to do, is it 29 or 28 things I learned in my 28, and I failed. But these are 30 things. They're all written. I've written them all down here. So the first thing that I would say I've learned along my journey is that it may take long for you to find your purpose, and that is okay. I am currently, this is something that I have to tell myself every single day, because sometimes I think a bit of anxiety starts to kick in, or a bit of, I wouldn't say depression, because depression is really, it's a big thing, and I feel like sometimes it's been thrown around loosely, but you start to feel uneasy when you don't know what your purpose is. So it's very, very important to realize that it may take long for you to realize what your purpose is, and that is okay. There are some people that are in their 50s and 40s that still don't know what their purpose is. So yeah. By the way guys, as I'm saying this, I'm telling myself as well, because you know that I haven't got my shit together. Don't take advice. I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing, but don't take advice from anyone that isn't doing anything with their lives. And I have been guilty of taking advice from people that are not doing anything with their lives. I have been very, very guilty of doing that, because I don't know. Yeah, I've been very, very guilty of doing this in the past. I'll be taking advice here and there, and then when you sit and think about what that person is actually doing with their life, nothing much is really happening. So be careful what advice you take in, basically. The third one. Okay, if you're going to buy a G-string, get a couple of sizes up, because then I'm telling you, it helps, because when you wear it, it doesn't get like stuck. You know that tight feeling, like when you get a couple of, when I say a couple of sizes, I'll say a size bigger, because then it feels like you're not wearing anything, you know. It helps. Basically it stops that feeling of where you feel like you have to keep digging out the thing. Stop wasting money on unnecessary things. Oh, do you know why I'm waving my hand like this? Oh, stop wasting money on unnecessary things. God, I'm just gonna leave that one there. The next one, acting on impulse isn't always a good thing. Sometimes you have to take a step back, count to 10 in your head, and then go forward. And I'm getting there, because sometimes I can act on impulse. For example, when I bought my juicer, Shoma always tells, like my friend Shoma always laughs at me for this, but when I bought my juicer, it was on impulse, because that juicer wasn't cheap, but it was on impulse. I was like, do you know what, I'm feeling down, I'm gonna buy myself a juicer. That's yeah. And it ties in with, actually no, I was gonna say it ties in with stop wasting money on unnecessary things, but to be honest, I do use my juicer, so it wasn't a waste of money, but I could have bought a cheaper one basically. Be selfish. I feel like it is very, very important to be selfish sometimes, especially as a mom, as a woman. Especially as a mom, sometimes you need to be selfish, and doesn't mean you're a bad person, but sometimes you need to be selfish. Oh God, give me the spirit of being a bit selfish sometimes, because that's one thing I need to be. I need to start being a bit more selfish. Oh, Oh my God. Count to 10 in your head before you say something that you will forever regret. Oh my God. I repeat, count to 10 in your head before you say something that you will forever regret. Because, you know, words are powerful. Words are very, very powerful. So I know when you're in the heat of the moment, sometimes you can forget, you know, you forget. It's always good to take a breather and then go again. The next one is, it's okay to cry. Like, I cry when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm confused, when I'm hungry. I'm an emotional person, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to cry. There's nothing wrong with crying. It's absolutely fine to cry. The next one, there is always a solution to certain problems. So always remember that there's always a solution to certain. I'm telling myself this, so guys, don't think I have my ish all together. I am telling myself this. There is always a solution to certain, that if you can't fix something, then move on. But there's certain problems that you have in your life that you know that, okay, yeah, I can fix this. So yeah, there's always a solution to certain problems. Number 10, drink that water. Drink your water. Drink. This is coming from a 30-year-old. Drink your water. It's very, very important. If you don't like your water, you can squeeze some lemon in there, squeeze some lime. Just make sure you get that water down. You drink water, it helps. Number 11, this is something that I actually learned, I think, what, early last year? Was it early this year? I can't remember. Was it early last year? Learn to wax yourself. Do you know how much money I've saved from learning to wax? Do you know how much money I've saved from waxing myself? Just learn to wax yourself if you can. Number 12, every heartbreak is a lesson learned. So you should never look back and think, oh, I regret getting into this situation, or I regret being in this, because it probably taught you something and made you a better person in the long run. Number 13, this is happening to me. Your edges may go with age, okay? Especially if you've had kids. Because I remember when I was younger than this, I had more edges than this. And even my brother was saying to me, my brother said this to me before. He was like, sis, have you noticed, like, the older you're getting, the more like your hair is going back and back? I'm like, shut up. But your edges can go with age. But if you're genetically blessed, and the funny thing is, my mom had, like, my parents, they don't have like receding. And the funny thing is like, I can't even say it's a genetic thing, because my mom still has like a full head. Her hair is, you know, she has edges. Like she has, you know, my mom has one of those hair that's, my mom has one of those hairlines that start from like here. Like, she has edges. I don't know what happened to me. I really, really don't. So I can't even blame it on genetics. Number 14, exercise. Even if you don't want to, guys. I'm not always motivated. You guys know this. I'm not always motivated. But you see, when you have discipline, that's all you need. Discipline. When it comes to exercising, all you need is discipline. Even the days that you don't want to, just do it anyway. You're going to feel better afterwards. The next one. Don't forget about your mental health. That is so, so important. Life is not, but then life is what you make it, or life is what you make it. Just don't forget about your mental health. I can only say so much about that because I'm not a mental health specialist, but let's not all forget, the same way if you do exercise your physical, let's not forget to exercise the mental aspect as well. The next one, cherish your friendships. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends, and that may be to my doing. I don't know if that's my fault, or maybe it's their fault, or maybe, you know, sometimes you just grow apart and you can't even explain what happened. Like, sometimes friendships do grow apart, or maybe you end up, sometimes friendships grow apart, or, you know, you end up having different interests, and there's nothing wrong with that. So the ones that you do have, cherish them, which leads me on to the next one. You don't need 10, 15, 20 friends. As long as you have a couple of good ones, even if it's just one, as long as you have a good friend that you know, we all have that one friend that knows like everything. When I say everything, even stuff your parents don't know, maybe, we all have that one friend that knows everything. Embrace change. You know, as they say, change is constant in life. So embrace the changes that happen to you. The next one, an ex is an ex for a reason. Don't go back there. Don't go back there. Aloe vera is a miracle worker. If you guys know, a couple of years ago, my face just went through this sudden, like, to be honest, I'm not somebody that has a spotty face. Like, genetically, we don't really have spots in my family, but a couple of years ago I just went through like this phase where I was just getting spots and it would turn dark. And anyway, so I tried aloe vera, and that's actually my most viewed video on my YouTube channel, and it has worked miracles. It's taken my face back to the way it was, basically. So I would tell you guys to try and put some form of aloe vera in your current face routine. The next one, don't be a pushover. You can speak your mind in a nice way. Hi, do not be a pushover. You can speak your mind in a nice way. You don't have to be a you don't have to be a pushover. Somebody tried to push me over. Somebody tried to push me over is all I'm going to say. I can't go into details. We'll just leave it to God. But don't be a pushover. Don't be a pushover. As you get older, hair starts to grow in places that you never expected it. Like, I've got hair growing in places that I didn't know that you could grow hair there. You know, I'm sure I'm not the only one that gets this. Like, I'm thinking, how the heck did I get hair here? Yeah, hair grows in places that you don't expect. The next one is, don't pretend to be what you are not. And I'm saying this because if you basically, when I first started YouTube, right, I was noticing that on YouTube a lot of people were like doing makeup and stuff like that, and people will come on camera looking like really good. As in, back then, like, most people will come on camera looking very well put together. And so me trying to go and put foundation on, I bought lipstick, I did the mascara thing, and I thought, you know what, but this is not me. Like, I'm not really a makeup person. Like, this is not me. So I was just like, do you know what, how long will I be able, I was thinking to myself, how long can I pretend and do this for? Like, I can't keep coming on camera every time I want to film a video and I'm putting on makeup just to film videos. Like, no, this is not me. So yeah, just don't pretend to be what you are not. The next one is, sometimes it's okay to be still. There is days where I just sit there and I have, like, say for example, I've dropped the kid. There's days that I just sit there and I just, yeah, sometimes it's okay to be still. Just be still. Be still in your thoughts. There's nothing wrong with that. The next one, it's okay if you don't take everything. It's okay if you don't take everything you set out to do in a day. I used to beat myself up over this. Like, say I write down a list, like, oh, I need to wash the plate, I need to pay this, I need to go here, I need to do this. If I don't fulfill it in the day, I'm like, oh, how dare I? How dare I not complete my task? I literally used to beat myself up over this, and it's such a dumb thing. The next one, take life easy. You know that song, easy, oh, JJ, babe, take life easy. Easily, jejely, easily, jejely, easily. Even like waking up every day is a blessing. I'm sure we all know that. So take life easy, which takes me on to the next one. Life is it sounds cliche, I know, but life is very short. You could be here today and gone tomorrow. The next one, embrace the body you are in. You are stuck in it for the rest of your life. So if you want to make a change, then go for it. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't sit there and complain and not make any change, if that makes sense. Just embrace the body you're in. For example, I've got stretch marks all over my belly. My boobs, they're not standing, but I can't do anything about it. I have to embrace it. I've embraced it. I've accepted my fate that this is the body I have left now. The next one, hey, oh, I've got one more. This is the second to the last one. You will lose friends. Oh, this is a bit sad. you will lose friends along the way and gain new ones, and that is okay. That one is a tough one, because I feel like I've lost a lot of friends along the way. Like a lot of people. I've sort of I've sort of distanced myself from a lot of people, and do you know what? what's that? Que sera sera, boy. What's that? Is it que sera sera? Do you know what? Que sera sera, whatever will be, and this is it. This is the being. I don't. Yeah. Let's leave that one there. Okay, the next one. This is the final one. This is the one that I'm going to end on. See, my leg is coming down. This is the final one I'm going to end on. Do not be sad or down if your friends or people you know don't support you, because trust and believe they have their own problems. Everybody's dealing with something inside their home. So don't be sad if they don't support you. You shouldn't look at them in a bad way or feel. The only time I will look at you in a bad way is if I see that you're always in my stories but you don't like my picture. We have time to look at my story, but you don't have time to just bang, bang, like my picture. That's when I'll be looking at you sideways. But in general, I don't. By the way, I'm joking. It's so minuscule to the grand scheme of things, basically. Yeah, so don't feel bad if your friends don't support you. It's not the be all and end all. Everybody's fighting a battle, I always say this, that we know nothing about. So don't feel bad. And anyway, so yeah, those are the 30 things. Those are the 30 things that I've learnt in my 30 years of living. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm so glad I didn't get emotional, because I thought when I was writing it, I laughed a bit and then I felt sad a bit. But I'm glad I didn't come on here crying. Oh my god, I'm glad I didn't come on here crying. I'm very, very happy about that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.